bum ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da 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 ba da 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 ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba.
Who likes good news? Everyone? Then good news, everyone!
If I were a rich man. Hi, I'm Susie. Oh my gosh, I'm late. I'm so sorry. I started that timer and then I suddenly remembered all the things I had to do. I start the timer and then I'm like, okay, I gotta go get a Dr. Pepper, run to the bathroom really fast. And I had to do 2 other things. I don't even remember what they were now. And I was like, I am probably way past my timer. So sorry. How is everybody? Happy Monday! Look at all you amazing people. We've got Jordachi. Good to see you, Jordachi. We've got A-Team, Paladroon. Hayes, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. We've got, and Mactastic. How's it going, Mac? Good to see you too. It is a new week. It is, how cold is it? It was chilly this morning. It was, doesn't say on my lock screen. Okay, it's 61 out today, so it's not so bad. Like it's warmed up, but it was like 44 degrees this morning. It was kind of chilly this morning, but it's okay. It's a nice kind of semi-cool day. Also, Anders behind me. It's kind of a, nice sunny, but kind of not super cold or super hot day. Landrider, how are you? I just came across that video on Instagram. When was it? Like last night or something? And that will forever just remind me of you now, which I actually really love. I think that's great. I hope everybody has had a fantastic weekend. And I hope the holiday stress is not getting to you all. I hope everybody can remember that Christmas is not, Christmas doesn't have to be stressful. I myself have to remind myself of that because there are definitely things. What movie did we watch last night, Ander?
Blade Runner 2049.
Blade Runner 2049. It was amazing.
Good.
And the whole time as we were watching it, I was like, this is giving me such Dune vibes. Serious, like cyberpunk Dune vibes. Sure enough, same director. I knew it. I mean, I didn't know it. I didn't know it until the very end, but it was great. We had a great time. There was definitely more, there was definitely more slightly naked ladies in it for my taste, but it was very brief and I don't know. It was definitely R-rated, but I thought it was a fantastic story. And I wish more, slightly naked, more than just slightly naked, but I feel like those types of movies do not come around often enough. Oh, did he do Arrival? Oh, that does make sense. Okay, yeah. He has such a way with his art direction that is it's so interesting. And it's everything about the movie, like the camera pans and all that stuff. It's just crazy. But I loved it. I thought it was great. We started it at 8 o'clock. It didn't get over until like we went to bed really, really late, but we really liked it. I really love sci-fi like that. I like sci-fi. I will always choose sci-fi over fantasy. My favorite fantasy is probably Lord of the Rings, my favorite fantasy movie franchise, whatever. But like, I really love sci-fi that is really deep and makes you think a lot. Don't get me wrong, I love stuff like Star Trek. Star Trek is just a good time. That's super fun, great, loved it. I loved all the Star Treks with Chris Pine. But Blade Runner and like Interstellar and Inception, Arrival, Dune, these big sci-fi films that have really interesting concepts that make you think really hard, and they just do it so well. It's not like in your face sci-fi. It's very, I don't know. I also feel like The Matrix kind of falls in that, but I also feel like The Matrix is kind of in its own category, weirdly, because it's sci-fi, but it's like sci-fi like on crack. It's totally crazy. Hey, it's Jane! I like you! I think you're cool. I like you a lot. I guess that's true. Star Trek is like a superhero movie. It's like, it's fun, it's exciting, lots and lots of fun things. But like Blade Runner is it really makes you think. Arrival really makes you think. Interstellar really makes you think. I feel like Inception, even though Inception isn't really considered I guess it is kind of a sci-fi. Inception really makes you think. I really love those kind of deep thinking sci-fi films. I also really love Minority Report. Minority Report is also great. I love all that kind of like cyberpunky kind of sci-fi stuff. I will usually choose that over a fantasy movie. I feel like fantasy has a really unlucky tendency to, oh yes, Contact is another really great one. I loved Day After Tomorrow. I've never seen Ghost in the Shell. Day After Tomorrow was phenomenal. Sword Art! Gattaca. Is it a movie or a show? We really loved Battlestar Galactica, and Blade Runner gave us a Battlestar Galactica kind of feel with like the replicants and all that stuff. It was just so well done. It was really, really well done. And the whole time we were sitting there, I was like, oh, hey, it's so-and-so from Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, look, it's the captain from Captain Phillips, the pirate captain. Oh, look, it's Jenny. And Andrew was like, I don't understand how you recognize all these people. When was the last time you saw those movies? I don't know. It's a gift. It's a movie? Gattaca? Ooh, well, if it's up that alley, I am down. Gattaca? Yeah. D. Scheidler, happy holidays! Happy holidays. Wait. The GOTS live action was awful, in my opinion. Oh, Ghost in the Shell. I don't know anything about it. I honestly cannot really think of anything about it. I actually really wanted to watch Dune last night because Dune is on Netflix right now. But Andrew was like, no, we're not going to watch Dune until we're close to the second one. He was like, I don't want to be disappointed again. I don't want to watch it again and be like, I wish there was more. So he was right. And we'd already seen Dune before, so we decided to watch Blade Runner, which he'd seen the first half of. I thought it was phenomenal. I thought it was great. And it's Parvis! Happy Monday and happy holidays as well. I will thank you so much for popping in and saying hi, Jordachi. I appreciate that. have fun at work, hopefully. Are those oranges any good? Because Auden said they were gross. So I left them out to maybe ripen. I don't know. She said they weren't very good.
I did have one of them yesterday, the day before, that didn't taste very good.
That one's okay? Okay, that's fair.
Oh,
I just had it. Shoot, that makes the second time I've lost it in like 20 minutes. It's out there somewhere. I didn't bring it in here. Check the bookcases. I swear. I just had it. No, it's not in Auden's room. I loved Dune, and I really loved the book. But the second time I read it and actually listened to it, I was really annoyed because it was half of it was done by a cast and half of it was done just by one narrator. And I felt like that was a really stupid decision. So I was slightly distracted by that. But Dune is just a great story overall. So we decided to do Blade Runner. It was between Blade Runner or Inception, which we own Inception. And I love Inception a lot. But ultimately, it came down to the fact that I hadn't seen Blade Runner before, and we rarely ever watch movies because I would rather play a game than watch movies. And also, I'm just so tired. It got done late last night, and then I had a hard time falling asleep. But anyway. Dad bods! You're a great story. See, going back to the holiday stress, already I'm feeling irritated because I am feeling irritated and it's really my own fault and I should just suck it up and just deal with it. My mother-in-law is being a little finicky about Christmas, and the reality is when you spend Christmas with other people, somebody is going to get their way and somebody is not. So I believe that since we have two little kids, I think that's really what the main focus needs to be. But everybody else has different opinions, and Ander is not he is not willing to sit and create arguments. He's like, it doesn't matter. It's one day. Like, we'll do our stuff in the morning and then we'll go over there for dinner. But they just make it frustrating and they're very picky and it just irritates me. And so I have been slightly petty today. And I've said things like, well, if we're gonna be the ones that pick dinner, then we're just gonna pick dinner and we're gonna have what we want to eat and not worry about all the other picky people in the family. And Ander was like, we don't need to be petty. Like, just let them choose what they want to eat. And I was like, no, we'll pick what we want to eat. It's our turn to choose this year. And if they want to bring something like dinosaur chicken nuggets, because that's all they eat, then, and I'm talking like a 26-year-old girl and her boyfriend, I'm like, fine, they can bring those. And Ander was like, seriously, don't be petty. So I'm trying to internalize the holiday spirit and not let it annoy me because it's frustrating when I'm like, look, I'm trying to work with you here, but you are not making it easy. But whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Dad Bods is back in the office for a few weeks. I'm doing your emoji. Woo! Hallelujah hands. See, and this is where it all started. I mentioned to Ander, maybe we shouldn't do gifts this year. Like, I don't really feel like that's a necessity. We live right around the corner. We help your mom a lot. Your mom helps us a lot. Why do we need to give gifts? I don't understand. Like, we're all adults. I don't feel like and apparently she was not happy about that. It created kind of a big conversation today, and Ander got like a barrage of text messages, and he was like, I told you, I knew how this was gonna go. And so I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever. So I just feel slightly annoyed because I feel like if we were to make suggestions, like if it were up to us and we were to make suggestions, they would complain about our suggestions. But then when they make suggestions and we are like, well, we don't really know if they're like, well, this isn't really fair. This isn't really fair. And you know, this, that, and the other, and these are the reasons and blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, think about if the tables were turned. Like, whatever. I can be a better person than be petty, but I feel kind of like being petty, but it's fine. Oh, we also saw the third Trolls movie over the weekend. I took Charlotte to see the third Trolls movie, and that was really fun. It was weird. The plot line was definitely the weirdest out of the three. It still made sense. It wasn't like the Toy Story 4 plot line where it really felt like they were really reaching for a plot line. It was just bizarre. It was very, very strange. The music in it was really, really fun though. The new NSYNC song is like chef's kiss, and we've been listening to it on repeat. And it was fine. It was fun. I feel like if I had to pick a favorite out of the 3 Trolls movies, because all I watch are children's movies, I would probably say I like the second one the best. I like Barb as a villain. I liked the storyline. I liked all the different types of music. I really liked all that. But I am partial to boy bands. So it was all the jokes they made about like, you know, we've gone from boys to men and now there's only one direction for us to go. The Backstreets. All those jokes were really great. And they played those really, really well. But ultimately, the ending was a little underwhelming for me. And, you know, it was fine. It was totally fine. Tell them fairs in September. I don't know. It's impossible to please everybody. That's the problem, is it's impossible to please everyone because everybody has different ideas of what they want to do. My mother-in-law had problems all while she was married to and her stepdad, where he had to have Christmas his way, and she was always complaining about that. But now she has to have it her way, and nobody else can complain about it. So it's kind of, it's totally fine. And it's Salty! How's it going, Salty? Happy Monday. I did get some Christmas shopping done. Okay, so here's my story. You guys want to know my story? So I found this at Hobby Lobby. So we were waiting in line at Hobby Lobby because Charlotte, I'm making Charlotte a Christmas sweater that says, all I want for Christmas is not me, not Hermione, yo, from that hilarious TikTok that's gone viral, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Sass or whatever. Charlotte thinks it's hysterical. So I'm making her that, sweater. So we were at Hobby Lobby. So we find this toy, okay? So it's this super cute little slug, right? Okay, he's really cute and he's really satisfying. Like he is delightful. So he's this really cool slug and Charlotte found him in the checkout. He was just like stashed in with the candy. And I was like, oh my gosh, Auden would love that toy. She would love it. So we decide to get it, but there's no tag on it. So I bring it up to the checkout counter and I'm like, hey man, this doesn't have a tag on it. And he looks at it and he goes, I'm gonna say $3.99. Now, Hobby Lobby needs to get with the times. Hobby Lobby literally has all their cashiers put things in manually. There are no SKUs. There's not, like, why? Hobby Lobby, come on. You have enough money to be able to update your systems, to be able to like scan things. You're doing your cashiers dirty. So he puts $3.99 in and I was like, sweet, I'll take it. So we buy it. We get home and I show it to Ander and he goes, well, I want one. And Charlotte was like, well, I want one too. So now everybody gets these in their stocking, which is fine. But as I'm looking online, I expected Hobby Lobby's website to show up. Hobby Lobby never showed up. Amazon, Etsy, Temu, all these other random places, no Hobby Lobby. So I go to the Hobby Lobby website and I search slug, I search toy, I search sensory toy, I search reticulating toy, I search all the things I can. Hobby Lobby does not sell this. I paid Hobby Lobby for some random kid's toy that it's stashed in the candy. I am convinced. I'm pretty sure that is not a Hobby Lobby toy. And I paid for it when I could have just walked away with it. So you're welcome, Hobby Lobby. I did the right thing by paying for it. So silly. Hey, it's Mr. Floop. So yeah, I ordered 3 more today on Amazon. So we're each getting one in our stocking, but they're very fun and they're super colorful. And I'm pretty sure they are 3D printed. And I guess they make like dragons and they make all sorts of things, but he is the coolest toy and he's very fun. And I know Auden's gonna love him, but like, this was not a Hobby Lobby thing and I paid for it. Child's Christmas ruined. Same thing happened to Dad Bods. A senior year spring break with a ukulele I found at Walmart. Paid $3 for it. And it wasn't from Walmart. Somebody just like left it there. I was so annoyed. I was like, well, but you know what though? They go for $8.99 on Amazon and I paid $3.99 for mine. So I guess I did kind of come out on top, but still, he's very fun and he's very cute. And I know Charlotte, as we walked out, was like, okay, so this is me and Bubby's. And I was like, no, this is Auden's. And she was like, okay, but it's me and Auden's. And I was like, no, this is going in Auden's stocking. And she goes, well, but I can play with it. And I thought, you need a slug, apparently. So sell it back to the kid who lost it for $10. I know. I was thinking, like, how long? And actually looking at it, there's some tiny little marks on it, like little stain, not really stains, but like it's definitely a used toy. Like it's definitely not brand new. So I scrubbed it down and I sprayed it with stuff and everything. But anyway, I thought that was hilarious. If I'd paid like a lot for it, I would be mad, but I just think it's funny. That's why Hobby Lobby has all the money. Well, then they should upgrade all their systems, because I remember when I worked at Joann Fabrics when I was 16 years old, it was my first job ever. I remember cutting fabric for the longest time, and then they finally decided it was time to graduate me to a cash register. And I remember the cash registers were so old, they were still green. Like the screens were still that black screen with the green writing. And I remember I had to like input everything manually, and they didn't have a scanner. And even as a 16-year-old, I remember being like, this is for the freaking birds. What is Joann's thinking? Joann's, you have the finances to upgrade your SKU system. Come on now. You're making all of us, like, I'm being paid $6.50 an hour to input everything manually? What? In the holiday season alone for Hobby Lobby, I'm sure they could afford to upgrade their system. But anyway, so I felt bad for the cashiers because all of a sudden, as I had never realized that before, but then all of a sudden when he was like, well, yeah, you know, I'll just put it in for $3.99. I was like, you have to put everything in, don't you? And he goes, yeah, we do it all manually. Like, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's right. They have to put discounts in manually. They have to do everything. It doesn't just come up regular. They have to take something, look at the price, put the price in the thing, the cash register, and then they have to like add a little discount. What? It is 2023, Hobby Lobby. The Hobbs, come on now. So anyway, that was our exciting weekend. And every time I watch a movie with Andrew, I'm always like, why don't we do this more often? This is so much fun. We're eating popcorn, we're eating ice cream, and it's so much fun. We're watching a movie and it's great. And then the next day comes around and I'm like, ugh, I stayed up way too late watching this movie. When am I ever gonna have time to watch another movie? Hey, it's DJ BJ! Did Rudolph go to school? No. He was elf-taught. I used to have somebody forever ago that would come into my streams almost every single time and say these hilarious dad jokes, and I loved it. So you're filling a void. Hey, and it's Fan! I had something exactly inversely happen to you. You mean like not exciting? Tell me your heart, Fan. What happened to you? I need to watch more movies. Like there's so many movies I need to see, but I just, like when? When do I have the time? I don't have the time. I would much rather just play my game. And actually that's what I wanted to do last night. Andrew was like, you want to watch something? And I was like, no, I just made it to this place in my game and I want to do that. But I was like, oh, no, it is a Sunday. I'm spending time with my husband. And it's a guess who game. It's like, oh, there's the guy from this, then there's Jenny, and there's blah, blah, blah. Hey, it's Red Monster! What did the cowboy say at his second rodeo? This ain't my first rodeo. Oh, unexpected discount that was only in the system and nobody knew about? Well, that's kind of fancy. That's kind of like a really rare achievement in a game. Like a really rare trophy. You know what I'm saying? That's super exciting. Lucky duck! Yeah, I just don't watch movies very often. But I should, honestly. But I would just rather play games. But Andrew doesn't play games, so it's not something we can do together. And I did crack open Outer Wilds yesterday afternoon just to try one thing, but that was it. And then after I finished that, I was like, okay, it's time for me. The pull of my handheld Switch is so strong. I would much rather just lay in bed, all cozy, and play something handheld on my Switch, even though I love Outer Wilds, and even though I'd love to find the other endings, and even though like Horizon Forbidden West is on my PS5, which I've had weirdly pinging around in my brain, that would be fun. I'm like, yeah, it would be, but like, I can't play it in bed. DJ BJ hasn't been to a movie theater in 4 years. You know what? Good on you, because they are unbelievably overpriced. Oh, and the ads are crazy. We know this, right? Like, this isn't new. We know this. The ads are insane. And so not only now do you have movie ads for 15, 20 minutes before the movie, but now you have like real thing ads, like car ads and Switch ads and Allstate insurance ads and all sorts of Sephora ads and all sorts of things. And then you have the movie ads, and then you have more of those thing ads stuffed in between the movie ads. I was like, seriously, this movie started at 6:20 and it's now 6:45 and the movie hasn't started yet. We could have gotten here. It's so frustrating. I would say that counts as a dream death, Land Rider. Yes, I agree. Takes me and my wife about 3 nights to watch a 2-hour movie. That's funny because my Andrew was like, we should watch Avatar. And in my head, I was like, why do you want to watch Avatar? And he goes, well, we'd have to break it up like for a couple nights. And all of a sudden I realized he was talking about the movie. I was thinking of The Last Airbender because I just watched that for the first time this past year. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay. But I was like, wait a minute, you want to watch Avatar? Isn't that like 4 hours long? And he was like, well, yeah, we'd obviously have to like break it up. But we did find that The Chosen is on Netflix, and my mom recommended The Chosen to me. And I'm a religious person, so my mom recommended The Chosen to me years and years and years ago, and just I never ever took the time to watch it. A, I don't watch things really on my own, and B, I knew it was probably going to make me emotional, and I just didn't want to like commit to that. So anyway, we did discover that yesterday, and I've heard it's great. And so Andrew was like, we are going to have to watch that at some point. And I was like, probably. But like, when can we, like his schedule's so erratic. When can we do that all at the, oh yeah, dad bods with the portal. That's true. You can. There are too many gadgets. I want so many gadgets. One day, Salty's wife said she wanted to play Splatoon for a few minutes to see what the excitement about. She played for about 5 minutes. Excitement not found. I thought you were going to say she disappeared for 2 hours. Nope. Excitement not found. Nope. But that just means you have a buffer to arrive to the movie on time. Well, that's true. We wanted to go to Home Depot, which was across the street from the movie theater, and look for a projector for our house, like with the Christmas lights. But we were at Hobby Lobby for so long, waiting in line forever with the world's slowest cashier. But I realized it wasn't even the cashier's fault because they have to manually input everything. But we found our cool little sensory slug. So I'm glad we went to Hobby Lobby first, but we would have totally had time to go over to Home Depot. Yeah, movie, it's like a half hour. It's like the show, the ads start at 6:20, but the movie doesn't actually start till 6:45. Mrs. Red and I have gotten to the point where a 2-hour movie also takes around 2 days. Little Red just distracts us for all the best reasons. Congratulations on Little Red. Seriously, August? Was it August? How are you holding up? Like, hello? Are you guys okay? Is your wife okay? Oh, being a new parent is so hard. It is so hard. It's exciting, but it's also hard because you can feel really resentful toward the baby because it needs so much. But you feel guilty because you're like, but I love this baby. But it's okay to feel resentful for like, and kind of miss your old life and miss the days that you weren't constantly having to clean up, like change poopy diapers and just feed the baby all the time. It gets better as the baby starts to actually recognize you and make cooing sounds and things like that. That's so fun. Yeah, sleep does not exist. And I just had DJ and Jay. Welcome, you guys. Happy Monday. I feel like I am good with babies, but I do not love the newborn stage. When like, certain people love the newborn stage. I don't. The newborn stage was really hard for me, but I really love the age Auden is now. Auden is 2, she'll be 3 in March, and she is nothing short of magical. Like, I wish I could just stick a camera on her and just, or like a tape recorder or like a recorder recording like a microphone or something on her all the time. Because everything she says is just magic. I love it. And we've got this Christmas coming up and it's her first time she kind of recognizes like the hype about Christmas. It's so magical. So I really love this age. People can give the toddler stage crap all they want, but maybe I got lucky. I'm not really sure, but both my girls were really, I mean, sure, they have their moments, but I have my moments. Like, hello, I have days where I want to just scream in the middle of a grocery aisle. I don't, but I feel that way. DJ BJ loves babies. I love that because I feel like there is a lot of hate that is going around a lot today about kids, and it's kind of, people are kind of looked down on as like stay-at-home parents, or that they want to have kids. And realistically, I think that's really unfair, because we were all kids once. And I think children absolutely deserve respect, and they deserve to be in a home that, you know, gives them their needs. And I know a lot of kids don't get that, but I just think it's really unfair to just automatically just be like, ugh, kids are the worst. I'm like, all right, yeah, we have some bad days, and I definitely feel a pretty heavy weight on me as the default parent. But like last night, I took our like a Bluetooth speaker outside, and we blasted the new Trolls soundtrack, and we jumped on the trampoline for 20 minutes, and the delight on my girls' faces as I was like bouncing them and we were running in circles and stuff, I was like, this is magic. It's magic. Does this happen every day, 24/7? No. Are there definitely hard days? Yes. But man, those moments are so, so wonderful. And so I just think it's unfair to just think that kids automatically are just awful. And if you don't want to have kids, that's fine. That's not my business. But don't judge me because I chose to have children, or vice versa. You know what I mean? Just let people do their thing, man. Like, let's just show some love. Cooing is one of the cutest things with new babies, when they finally start to like find their voice, and then they get really loud because they're like, I can make sounds. So they get really, really loud. It's hard. Oh, Jay, I have had similar experiences like that. I remember one time I was at PF Chang's. I was a hostess, and I was wiping down the menus, and that was my job at the end of the night. And I looked over, and there was this baby staring at me. And so I decided to make a face and say hi, and the baby burst into tears. I mean, screaming, and the parents jumped, and the whole restaurant kind of shifted for a second, and they looked down at the baby, and then they looked up at me, and I was like, I am so sorry. I smiled at your baby, and I'm so sorry. I did not mean to upset your baby. And luckily they were like, oh my gosh, she does this with everyone. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. And they were totally cool about it. And then like 5 minutes later, baby was still staring at me, and I was like, okay, like, we've done this now, baby. Like, you know me, I know you. Like, you recognize me. I'm standing here. So we're gonna try this again. So I tried saying hi again, and the baby started screaming again. And the parents jumped, and I was like, I tried a second time, and that's my bad, and I'm so sorry. We were all laughing, but I felt so terrible. I felt so awful. I was like, okay, note to self, don't ever smile at a random baby. Like, just don't do it. Don't do it. But of course I do it all the time. DJ BJ, says I was so nervous with Michael, even holding him for the first time. Is that your little boy? I totally get that. Becoming a parent is really, really weird. And it's weird because the hospital's like, okay, you're totally sleep deprived, and your body is like totally a mess, and you're healing. And in my case, I just had open surgery. Like, I just had abdominal surgery. And they're like, okay, bye, have fun. And just send us away with a human in our car, a brand new human. It's wild. It's totally weird. DJ BJ's firstborn. He's 10 now. Oh, he's a year older than my oldest. I'm telling you, it's magic. It's not for everyone. So that's why I just say, if somebody tells me, I don't ever want to have kids, I don't go, really? You say that now, but just wait. Like, why would you say something like that? Kids are amazing. I just say, oh, well, you know, I say good on you. Kids are a lot. They're amazing, but they're a lot. You know, it's not for everybody. My sister doesn't want to have kids, and that's fine. It's totally fine. That's not up to me. Chain says, I don't mind the newborn phase. People asked if my baby slept through the night. I was like, as far as I know, there was a fan on. Charlotte slept really well. She was a big baby. Bigger babies sleep better. She slept really well, but honestly, we just were really, really strict about our sleep. Like, nothing came between us and bedtime / nap time. Nothing. I knew that like for a long time, I was going to have to sit out of a lot of things. I was not going to just drag my baby around and be like, she'll sleep when she's tired. No. Napping was always in the crib, always in her room. And you know what? I think Charlotte was better for that. I think she behaved better. I think Auden is the same way. And that's why my streams have been starting early, because I realized I was putting her down too late. She's exhausted by 12:15. So I think my streams are going to move up. The baby already knows it's an introvert. Don't look at me. Ah! I want to stare at you, but I don't want you to look at me. It was bad. It was super bad. Salty says, thank you. I was wondering about the spelling. Now I can type, I have a Kalulu sticker on my phone. Oh, yay! So the stickers made it to you. I am so glad. And thanks for that, Mactastic. I respect all parents too. Parenting is not for everybody. It's easy. Or, I'm sorry. It's not easy. Although you will get those parents that are like, oh, I never had those issues. Yeah, my kid was sleeping 6 hours when they were like 2 weeks old. Liar. Whatever. I've found some hilarious Instagram accounts where I'm like, you liar. Like these mom groups. Oh, mom groups are one of the most toxic groups out there. It is, whatever you're doing, it's wrong. You're not co-sleeping. You are co-sleeping. You're not breastfeeding. You should be breastfeeding. You're feeding your kid dairy. You shouldn't be feeding your kid dairy. You should be eating organic. You shouldn't be eating organic. You should be sanitizing everything. You shouldn't be sanitizing everything. And not only that, they tell you that you're a bad parent and they say things like, I love my baby too much to let her cry, so she sleeps with us every single night in our bed. So what you're saying now is that I don't love my kid because I'm letting her sleep in a crib? Come on now. We never co-slept. That was something that I was like, nope, I don't want to roll over and smash my baby. And I need my space. And I honestly believe my baby will be happier if she sleeps in her own bed. Everybody's happier that way. I had to do more sleep training with Auden than I did with Charlotte, though. Charlotte was just kind of a champ sleeper from the get-go, but she still only slept in 4 or 5 hour increments. You know, it wasn't like she was sleeping 8 hours a night at like 4 weeks old. That wasn't happening. Fan says social media made humanity so judgy that when you don't, many people just think you're uninterested. The middle ground seems to have vanished. I agree, because I just feel like these days it's either, oh, you don't agree with me? Well, then we can't be friends. Or you're all in 100%. And I'm like, when did this happen? When could we kind of meet in the middle and just be like, oh, that's one way you could do it. If that works for you, great. Instead of being like, oh, I would never do that to my baby. That is just insane. I have too much love for my baby to let her do that. What an awful thing to say to another mom. Like, we all feel guilty. Come on now. Mom guilt is, oh, it's the worst. You play with your kids too much. You don't play with your kids enough. Your kid has too much screen time. Your kid doesn't have enough screen time. Your kid has too many toys. Your kid doesn't have enough toys. Your kid isn't eating organic. Your kid should eat organic. On top of all the other things. And then I'm supposed to look good. I'm supposed to smell good. I'm supposed to be skinny. I'm supposed to, I guess I don't feel like I'm supposed to have a job. A lot of women feel like they're supposed to have a job, and I'm supposed to be like fashionable. I'm supposed to be happy all the time. I'm supposed to make meals. I'm supposed to take all my vitamins every day. I'm supposed to drink 8 cups of water every day. I'm supposed to exercise. I'm supposed to stretch. I'm supposed to be flexible. When? I don't understand. It's Gil! All I'm saying is it's impossible. It's impossible. A-Team's mom is the best mom because she had to deal with me, and I'm only one of her 6 kids. Whew, 6 kids. That's a lot of kids. It's so many kids. I'm also not supposed to steal other people's toys. I legitimately, when I bought it at Hobby Lobby, I thought it was a Hobby Lobby toy. Doesn't this look like something Hobby Lobby would carry? I mean, come on. That definitely looks like a Hobby Lobby toy. Am I right? I didn't even question it. I was like, oh yeah, because there was another kind of fidgety toy, sensory toy that was kind of near it. That was like $350. They looked so similar. I was like, oh yeah, this is totally a Hobby Lobby toy. And then when I got home and started looking online to buy another one, I was like, I think I just bought some random kid's toy. What? You know what though? I'm secretly grateful because I didn't even know these things existed, but these are really fun. So, Jay says, I would have loved to have kids, but I guess God had a different plan for us. About 14 years ago, my wife had endometrial cancer and I had to have a hysterectomy. It's hard when you want something so badly and it just doesn't work out that way. And, you know, that's why it is never up to any of us to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do regarding their decisions of kids, why we shouldn't even be asking, why we shouldn't be going, so when are you guys gonna have little ones? Because you don't know what the situation is. Like, don't even worry about it. It's just, I think people ask that because they don't know what else to ask, and it's just a conversation filler. They don't really know what else to ask. Hey, it's Jonathan! Should I like play my game or should we just sit here and talk about being parents? Which book am I reading? I'm reading Watership Down. I am halfway through Watership Down, and I highly recommend Watership Down. I love it. It is the only book that has ever given me Harry Potter feels, actually, weirdly enough. It is the book about the rabbits, but I highly recommend it. It's absolutely phenomenal. Charlotte and I just watched the Netflix series recently. That was released in 2018. Oh, the Watership Down cartoon, the Nightmare Fuel cartoon. From like the 70s? Ooh, yeah, no. Well, this is not a story about fluffy little rabbits. This is like, there is some crap that goes down. It's a phenomenal, phenomenal book. Is it as sad as the movie? I guess there are sad parts. But I did not feel as sad. I didn't feel super sad while I was watching the Netflix version. I thought they did a really good job. They broke it up into four episodes, which I thought was perfect. It wasn't too long, wasn't too short. I thought it was perfect. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, there's some sad things like, I don't want to spoil it, but I do feel like there's some kind of sad things. And they changed, a couple things, but they made one character kind of a jerk, and I was kind of irritated about that because I was like, this isn't how he acts in the book, and I'm kind of irritated about that change that they did, but whatever, that's just me. Jay says, people hearing we've been married for 19 years and asking about kids. Yeah, it's not up to any of us for anybody else's family planning. And that is something that does bother me. I wish people would but I really honestly believe people aren't trying to pry. I really think they just don't know what else to ask. But there's always something on the horizon, right? People are like, oh, so you're dating someone. Okay. So like, do you think it's going to be the one? Like, what's going on? And then you get married and then they're like, oh my gosh. Okay. So when are you going to have kids? Like, it's never enough for your relatives and for people. Every single time you do something, you accomplish something, there's always something else that they're like, okay, well, you've done that. So when are you going to do this now? And it's like, can I just enjoy being a newlywed for a little while or like being engaged for a little while and kind of soaking up the excitement? Can I just enjoy being married? Can I just enjoy having one baby? Because the second you have one baby, they're like, oh, are you going to guys have a second one? It's like, I'm bleeding, Brenda. Like, don't ask me about a second baby. Oh my gosh. And I feel the same way about adoption because I get it. You don't want to make babies so cheap that anybody can buy one. But at the same time, there are a lot of really great families that can't afford to adopt because it is so outrageously expensive. And there's a big problem with that as well. Like, that makes me really sad. We haven't ruled out adoption for ourselves either, but biologically, I'm done. Can't handle it. I don't mean to be like TMI, but like, I just had a baby. Don't ask me about a second one, Brenda. Dark Brenda. Hey, it's Sarah. Happy Monday. Well, yeah, I mean, technically that's what you're doing, right? If you adopt a baby, I mean, you're changing that baby's life, but people want to sit here and go, well, why is it so much cheaper to get a baby from like Malaysia? Well, because the United States makes it completely, like, how is anybody? No wonder we have so many kids in the foster care system. It's impossible to, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yep, Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. I have decided if I ever made it to a point where I could get sponsors, Dr. Pepper would be my sponsor. I drink one every stream. I know, right? Imagine living at your own pace. Like, imagine just enjoying life and enjoying where you are. Am I right? I'm telling you. Like, I love my kids, but I definitely love being away from my kids, too. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I'm lucky. My girls are really sweet, and they have really sweet dispositions, and boys are different, Some boys are totally chaotic, absolutely insane. Like, I totally get that. Girls are just a little bit different, but not always. Hey, it's Mac! Happy Monday. Are you feeling better, Mac? Feeling better? Is everybody over their colds? Everybody had colds last week. Except us. My kids didn't have colds, but I feel like everybody's been having cold. Buy that baby. I wouldn't be opposed to adopting a baby. Like, I actually probably would have had a kid way sooner after Charlotte if somebody had literally just handed me a baby and been like, here you go. I would have been like, oh, oh, oh! Oh my gosh. You guys know what I'm gonna do, right? Wow! It's a humpback whale! We gotta speak whale. It's so big that it makes the blue hole look smaller. Wow, yeah, you are large. Can you give us directions? Yes, whatever has been plaguing me has mostly passed. I'm so glad. You can get one on eBay. Wait a minute, am I supposed to follow it? Come back! Oh no. Okay, I think I remember how to do this. We played My Friendly Neighborhood. I think we only have, whoa! I think we only have one more stream of My Friendly Neighborhood this coming Friday before it's done. I'm pretty sure I'm at the end. My Friendly Neighborhood has been... I'm so jumpy. Even Muppets make me jump. Come on now. Oh, he's gone. Okay, I thought I was supposed to... Yes, it was supposed to be the Dory Whale voice. Can you give us directions? Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to go like way down low. I'm supposed to go way down into the depths. Oh! Oh. One. Oh! You have bad eyesight. Bad aim. Bad aim. Got my little scooty scoot. Yeah, slow it. Oh, no. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna wrestle him off me! Yeah, that was amazing, Dave. Oh, it's amazing. Buy that baby. What does she say? Come back. And then she says, that sounds a little orca-ish. Maybe more humpback. And he's like, Dory, you don't sound like a whale. You sound sick. He says he either wants us to go to the back of the throat or he wants a root beer float. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Dang it. Humpback. Come back. You guys have to admit, that was the funniest part of the entire movie. When she started speaking whale, I lost it. It was so funny. You know, I speak whale. No, you don't speak whale. Hey, it's Padawan! You think you can do these things, but you just can't, Nemo! I love Finding Nemo. I did not love Finding Dory. Finding Dory was okay. I didn't love it. It was kind of like, oh, okay. Here's the problem. I have a weenie gun, and that is a tiger shark. Oh, who sees me? Oh my God. Ander, we were just talking about this game last night, and Ander was like, oh yeah, tiger sharks are really, really aggressive. You don't want to get caught with around a tiger shark. And I was like, yeah, I discovered that the other day. Bad situation. There should be. There should be. I have the underwater voice. What else do I have? Can you? No, what does he say? He's trying to find his son. Can you give us directions?
Oh my gosh, what am I doing now? Okay. Once again, I ask this every time I'm down here. I'm like, what are my goals? I cannot remember. Oh. I need that flashlight. Reminds me of an episode of Teen Titans Go. Cyborg and Beast Boy go to the future. They see Robin has a baby and a mullet. They ask, what is that? That's my baby. No one cares about that baby. Oh my gosh. I love Dory too. I think Dory is the right amount of clueless. She would be infuriating to deal with in Marlin's predicament, right? She is, you know what? Yeah, that actually works. She is infuriating. Oh man. I did not love Finding Dory as much. I really liked Hank though. I thought Hank was pretty cool. But I don't know. I thought it was kind of a stretch. That's just me. That is the wrong button. That is also the wrong button. How do I? Oh, ZR. Would you look at that? I know how to. I can play game. I can play game. Oh! Oh! Okay, I do have an oxygen tank.
Yeah, like we don't even need to be up in those What are you? Oppa! Looks like a sunfish. It's a baby wheel! This is the first time I've seen one in person. Oh. It's gone. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, yeah, that's a success. Sunfish are pretty cool. My optional goal was to capture 2 oppas at once, and I did. Heart. Way to go, Dave. You're my hero. Hero. A Greek fish. Oppa! My favorite fish name is the Humu Humu Numu Numu Apua. That's the Hawaii state fish. Oh, yeah, you. I feel like crab meat would be really good. Not to eat. I don't think crab is good to eat, but I think it would be good to get. You know what I'm saying? Oh. I'm supposed to find the microphone? I don't even know where any of this stuff is supposed to happen. Oh! Oh, that's right. Damn. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh! Mayday! Okay. It's too many things. Too many things to pay attention to. My big fat Greek fish. Oh no! Oh, yes. Yes. Now I have 2 flashlights. I could really use one of his bombs right about now. Whose bombs? Dr. Bacon? Unlike most fish, they don't actually have swim bladders for buoyancy. They're just naturally, perfectly, neutrally buoyant. I did not know that. I wonder if Ander knows that. The deeper we get down here, I do not like how deep we are down here. This freaks me out. Like, is that a rubber chicken? It's not entirely clear whether this is a suitable as a weapon, but try swinging it anyway. Just do it. Okay. 3 damage. Okay, that was fun. What are you, tiny friend? Oh. I told Ander about the cookie cutter shark, and Ander was like, there's no such thing as a cookie cutter shark. And I was like, yes, there is. And I Googled it, and he goes, oh, that's a cigar shark. Well, it's also called a cookie cutter shark. We paid for real lobster when we were in Boston, but it is expensive. Like I said, I'm a cheap date, man. You don't need to give me seafood. Like, it's fine. I am happy with a steak or a burger. I was gonna say steak is also expensive, but I'm happy with a burger. Totally. What are you? I don't know what you are, but I want you. But I want you back. Wait. Cookie cutter shark is a real thing that almost led to a nuclear war. They were taking bites out of nuclear submarines. What? That's insane. They look, so when Ander looked at the picture, he was like, oh yeah, no, that's like a deep sea freaky creature. Those do not look ideal. They're scary. They're like nightmare inducing. Yes. They're creepy looking. They definitely look like they okay, well, I'm doing great. They definitely look like they belong on the bottom of the ocean floor, like way down low. Oh, that was not worth it. Oh. I saw a clam around here somewhere. Oh, not up there. Oh my gosh. What? 9! Oh, I died. I made it all the way down there. I forgot I had a voice changer on earlier, didn't I? Shane says, sometimes I wonder if I like crab and lobster or if I just like liquid butter. That is a great question. I can only take one? There's not going to be a lot on the menu. I don't remember where the microphone is supposed to be. Like, I don't have any direction. The US and Russia were both having problems with their subs and thought that the other side was messing with them. Turns out it was just cookie cutter sharks taking bites out of some of the electrical cables on the outside of the hole. Yeah, only some crazy deep sea creepy fish would do that. I took a picture of a baby whale. It's warm-blooded? Oh. It's amazing that some fish species are warm-blooded. You're welcome. Oh, he pays me. Of course he does. I should have taken a picture of that whale. No, not at the moment. Go sharks. Okay. We've got a weird customer. All right. Sounds like a plan. A weird customer. I had told Ander one time, I was like, I'm terrified of shark attacks. That sounds so scary. And Ander goes, you just punch him in the gills. I beg your pardon? You don't fear getting attacked by a shark? And Ander was like, no. You just punch them in the gills, you grab, and then you twist. Okay. My husband is a hero. I was like, really? It's that simple? He was like, yep, it's that simple. Okay. Wow, he looks like he needs to be cut off. Like, you've had too much to drink, good sir. Who dares interrupt me? What's his name? Oho? Or Ohio? Punch them in the gills before or after getting your arms ripped off. That's what I said. I was like, what if it bites your arm off? Otto. Oh, I totally missed that. I thought it was Ohio. Well, are you strict? I was simply saying a few words. I haven't been to the beach in a while and it brings back old memories. I was an amazing diver before I took a harpoon in the knee. Wow, that sounds terrible, Otto. Forests of coral, pods of sperm whales, fights to the death with tiger sharks. No, thank you. The moray eel curry at my fishing village. Ooh. I'll leave you a nice gift. Wait. I was gonna say, I feel like I have tried to catch one of those before and it hasn't worked. You know how to dive, but you don't know much of the ecology, do you? Moray eels are nocturnal and only come out at night. I think we're about to do some night diving. Yeah, that's what Anders said. He's like, seriously, how would you feel if somebody reached into your throat, grabbed your uvula, and just started to tug? I was like, okay, that's fair. But still, I feel like I don't even want to get close enough to a shark to have that be a possibility. Please go night diving. You can now dive once every night. Wow, that eel is large. There are many vicious nocturnal fish out at night, but you'll also see exotic fish. Always pay attention to the sushi bar's opening hours. Oh my. Okay. Harpoon to the knee. Oh, it's a Skyrim meme? Oh, okay. Well, if somebody did that to Salty, they'd probably try to bite off whatever hand they had down my throat. So it still doesn't sound like a good way to deal with a shark. See? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay. We're gonna check the Cooksta app, I guess. Who made those jellyfish-shaped fireworks? They're so cute. Thanks, Glenn. I cannot imagine ever actually like making a post like this. The transparent white flesh goes perfectly with the block lava roll. It's just not my style. Okay, this is good. This is all good. This is all good. This is all good. This place impressed even Vincent. A pic to remember. Yep, like that. How many followers do we have? Okay. We've made it over 100 followers. When a fish bites your thigh. When a fish bites your thigh and you think you might die, that's amore. Okay, let's add stuff to the menu. Okay. We have 11
Who likes good news?
of
Everyone?
these. So,
Then good
saw
news,
shark meat.
everyone.
John Steed! How's it going? The healing power of yeah. How are you, John? That's amore. Thank you so much for the sub. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're feeling okay. How much do you need to enhance? Yeah, I'll do that actually. Is this the one where he, oh, maybe not. No, they're all good. They're so funny. Okay, I have 5 of those. That is a level 4, folks. Level 4. How do we enhance this one? 3? Yeah, I'll enhance that. That's good. Okay, cookie cutter shark. Yes. We will add this one, and then we will do auto supply. I'm okay. I don't think we'll be seeing much surgery streamed on your Twitch page. Way too much blood and gore. It's true. I went through a period a while back when I was trying to figure out how to live stream doing eyelash extensions. That was when I was thinking about doing them for my house because it's fascinating to watch. It's so delicate, but I needed like a super fancy USB kind of like microscope type camera because I couldn't get any cameras to be able to focus in, at least to record with. I could get my iPhone to do it on a video, but I couldn't get like a USB, like a webcam to focus at that level. But I've kind of moved past that. I went through a period where I thought I wanted to do eyelash extensions out of my house, but I think I'm kind of past that. I don't think that's the answer to on all my windows. I don't think that was the answer. That's the answer to me like wanting to contribute financially. I just don't think that's the answer. I need too many supplies and I don't feel like it's really worth, for how much money I have to pay for the supplies, I don't feel like it would really be worth it. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff. We're gonna auto supply that bad boy. And we have staff. Wow, much. Okay, so what? Okay, so we haven't unlocked a skill yet. There are some people that are blessed with amazing natural lashes. I am not one of those people. I actually put on lashes. I have discovered a new lashing way that I'm really partial to. I did eyelash extensions in Austin for years, and I was very good at them. I was the best at my shop. I was manager, and I trained all the people that came through. But I was passionate about it. I was really passionate about it. And, but I actually use lashes I get off of Amazon. They come in little tiny clusters, and then I use a glue that I buy from Flutter Habit, and I actually put each little cluster underneath my lashes, and then I just do that all across and they last for about 5 to 7 days before I have to take them off and then put new ones on. And that's as good as it's gonna get. I mean, I'd much rather just have extensions and have somebody else do it for me, but I can't find anybody good enough in my city to do it. I don't trust anybody. A traveling salesman. Okay, wait. Training. How much is this? 308? I think so. Train. Yes, I do. I glue my own lashes. I do. I put a little bit on each little cluster of lashes. They're like about they're like half a centimeter wide. And then I use special tweezers and I stick them underneath my lashes. I lift my lid up like this. Can't even feel them. They don't touch the skin. They're only on the lashes. I'm kind of annoyed actually at how well they work because I'm so passionate about extensions, but this is a much more cost-effective way to do it. But it does take some kind of like finagling. Waiting room? What? Okay. I think we're good. I think we're ready. Lashes were my life for like 8.5 years. So I lived, breathed, sweat lashes. I was really passionate about it. When I went to esthetician school, I was like, I thought I was going to do facials and things like that. But turns out when I did eyelash extensions for the first time, I literally was like, oh my gosh, this is like my calling. This is what I want to do. I love this. And so that's what I did. I'm too chatty to do facials. Facials make people fall asleep. I want to like chat with people, get to know like clients and stuff like that. I knew all my clients so well. I like, you know, got to know them and knew like what their kids were into and like where they spent their vacations and all sorts of things. And I really loved that. I developed some really close relationships with my clients. I loved them a lot. Love them, still do. Good people. You. Oh, it's a good night at Bancho Sushi. Yes, indeed. Here you go. Good sir. And for a while when I stopped working, I missed it so much. And I really tried to find a way to like bring that back into my life. But I feel like streaming has kind of slowly replaced that. Streaming is hard. It's hard work and it doesn't work for everyone. It takes, I don't even know. I try to give advice where I can, but like, I don't know. All I know is what I've done, what's worked for me and what hasn't, but that doesn't always work for everyone. Hayes has such amazing eyelashes that he struggles putting on glasses. You sound like Ander. Ander's like, my lashes are so long that they hit my glasses. Well, way to rub it in. Thanks. Sarah loves doing Twitch, but I'm really not very successful at it. It's hard. It's really hard work. I've had to do things. I don't know. It's hard because there are so many channels out there that will tell you, this is how you grow on Twitch. These are the games to play. these are the overlays to use. These are the types of things that you can do. You can follow all those suggestions to a T and still not grow because it just depends on the person and it just depends on your personality and what you have to offer and how you go about things and what your schedule is and if you can stream regular, like at a regular time. It's so hard. Shane, you pull your eyelashes out? Say it ain't so. Do you have trichotillomania? Do you pull your hair out? Yeah, okay. Now here are all these people that are like, well, my lashes like little windshield wipers on my glasses. I've literally never had that problem. Never in my life. Well, yeah, check your mail, boy. Oh, no. Hello, residents. Blue Hole Tourism Board here. The Blue Hole is getting more and more well-known and interest is growing. In 3 days, a yacht party will be held, as a lot of wealthy people will likely come. If there is a restaurant that can handle preparing high-class tuna dishes, this could significantly increase sales. We ask for your support until it becomes the best attraction in the world. Tuna. Tuna are giant. John streamed Hollow Knight for a month and didn't get close to 1 million subs. Felt so ripped off. Do you feel like you had people coming out? My problem is I have a hard time tuning into other people's streams because I'm usually, if I'm not sitting here like while my baby's asleep, I am busy with Auden or with Charlotte or cooking dinner or running errands or doing things. I have so many things that I'm doing. This is the only time during the day where I feel like I can sit and like focus on this. Tuna. Oh, okay. So there will be tuna. That's why investment is needed. In the afternoon, I will bring a tool that can catch tuna. I'll see you later then. Okay. And I also need to go night fishing. Wait, Hayes says, I didn't mean to say that. How you call the lenses you put on your eyeballs? Oh, contact lenses. Yeah. Jay says, I've been struggling a lot lately with streaming. Had a little upside with a couple raids and a 27% level 1 hype train. Been streaming for almost 2 years and very little growth the last year. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. It's because realistically, the viewers are very picky. They're very, very picky because it's super easy to just click away. It's so easy to click away. So, like I said, I try to give advice where I can, but I'm not really sure. There are so many different channels that will tell you how to do things or guaranteed to give you, and there are a lot of people that say you should do the follow for follow and all that stuff. And I don't agree with the follow for follow. Just because you have 5,000 followers does not mean you have even 10 people in your chat. That doesn't mean, because if they're not, I don't know. I have a hard time with the follow for follow thing. John says, as a single guy living alone, I don't have that problem. My main problem is soul crushing loneliness. That's why you come here. You hang out with us. Hayes is like, I said I could reach my eyeballs because I'm amazed you can touch your lashes and do stuff up there without, oh, you mean you don't like sticking your finger in your eye? Oh yeah, no. Those reflexes went away a long time ago. I can like just stick my finger on my eye. I've been wearing contacts for so long. And when I did lashes for clients, I could definitely tell who wore contact lenses or who did like eyeliner, because the people that didn't, because I have to put these gel pads down underneath their lashes, their bottom lashes, and then I had to put these pieces of tape to keep their bottom lashes down. This is so the bottom lashes don't get glued to the top lashes. You can open your eyes. You're not taped shut. But I could always tell because the people that I went to go put the gel pads right here, they always went. I was always like, do you wear contact lenses? No. Okay. I was thinking, yeah, I can tell. But they got used to it after a while, and some of them didn't, and some of them pitched fits and were babies about it the entire time they came to see me. And every time they came in to see me, I was always like, okay, here we go with Janet again. She's going to be like, as I'm putting on, like, why do you do this, Janet? Why? You hate this. Why? It's so frustrating. I cannot put gel pads on you if you go like this. That's just not gonna happen. Janet, get it together. Yeah, you just gotta practice. Just gotta practice. It'll come. We actually were right next to an eye place, and like a optometrist, and a lot of our clients were clients of theirs as well. And the doctor was like, I've literally had women tell me that they cannot put their contact lenses in, and they would rather keep their extensions than put contacts in. And I was like, yeah. Oh, there you are. Okay, I gotta come back for you later. What? Okay, hold on. I have questions. Oh, get a microphone beneath the shipwreck, a stone slab from the Sea People record chamber. That is some direction that I can handle. Okay, I can do it. I think there's that line from Sharla in Xenoblade. I think we can do it. All right, guys, let's put it together. It's rhyme time. I love that they have to say the names of their moves every time they do them. Bless them. Listen, I love Xenoblade. I love Xenoblade a lot, but the voice acting is unbelievably cheesy. Yeah, let's focus our efforts. I'm not doing too well. This isn't going well. Sorry, it's my fault. Okay, where is the shipwreck? How far down is it? I ask this question every single time. Huh? I think I missed it. Maybe we're over by the... You are the problem! You are the problem! I felt that way a lot in Outer Wilds, especially Echoes of the Eye. Oh my gosh! You are the problem! Ah! No! No! Oh, son of a biscuit! They're both after me! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I'm bored. Question mark! I want whatever's in that crate. Valkyria Chronicles is like that too, but it's a great game. And Xenoblade is a great game too. It just makes me laugh. I really wish... A trigger bomb trap? Whoa. I'm not interested in that right now, but it's good to know. I love Xenoblade. I wish there was an option to turn the voice acting off during a battle. But I will say it's nice to have... It's not nice for me to know... it's not nice for me to know... Oh, hey, Choppa! Oh, thank you so much for the gift sub. 28 gift subs. 28. That is so many. Thank you so much, Choppa. Happy Monday. Hi. Oh, what? No! This is the wrong place. This isn't where I want to go. Dang it. I feel like I don't need to hear my character yelling out what he's doing, but it's nice and helpful to hear what the other characters are doing. Because, like, if one of my characters does something that I don't want to spoil it, but if one of my characters does something, like, let's say one of my characters inflicts break, I want to know that so I can then inflict topple. And so that is helpful to hear them say that, but it's so cheesy every single time. They have to say exactly what they're doing every single time. But I have my threesome that I love, my little trio that I love, and I don't ever use anybody different. Doc appointment with the 2-year-old. All is well, hopefully, I imagine. Andrew had to take Stixel to the vet today. And they were like, oh my gosh, her face. Andrew was like, I know. She has the derpiest face, oh my gosh. I don't know where this shipwreck is. We're going back down into the depths, man. Under the shipwreck? Under the shipwreck, down by the sea. I feel like I ask this question literally every time. I'm like, I don't know where the shipwreck is, and then suddenly I'll find it. So I guess I better ask that. I don't know where the shipwreck is. Where is it? And then we'll find it. He is huge for his age. Bless him. Little chunky baby. Ah! Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Oh, there's a shipwreck. Oh my gosh. Back it up, Terry. Ah! Oh, oh, oh. Okay. If I go in here. No. Thank you so much, Sarah. It's actually what got me into streaming in the first place was Twitch Sings. That was when I had just moved, just quit my job. I was really sad. I was super depressed. I missed feeling like needed and validated outside the house. Sounds kind of stupid, but it was true. So I started streaming. I bought an HP gaming laptop on a Black Friday sale. And that's what I use Twitch Sings for. And I set it up in front of my wall, which is like cream colored. Nothing behind me. I looked like I was getting my picture taken at like the DMV or my mugshot. But it was so much fun. I had so much fun. No! Oh, gosh. Where's my little thing? There it is. It was a blast. I met a lot of really amazing people. There's still people in this chat like Alex and D. Scheidler. And even in my Discord, Happy J Mac, I used to sing with, Alex, I used to sing with, D. Scheidler, I used to sing with, and I'm sure I'm forgetting people. But that's what got me first started streaming. And then they got rid of, what does it mean under the shipwreck? The Susie origin story. Oh yeah. It was a good time. I loved it. It was really, really fun. I could only do it on Thursday nights. I really wanted to do it more often than that. Oh my god. But I couldn't. But then they got rid of Twitch Sings, and that was really heartbreaking, and we lost our way. Like, where are we going? Why? I don't understand. Under the shipwreck? Ha! Yeah, we'll go to a new region. Okay. And I had to kind of reinvent. Like, I had to make a decision. I didn't want to give up streaming. I really loved the idea of like getting together with people, even because I was lonely. I was new to my city. I didn't know anybody. I was just staying home with my kid all day. Oh, under the shipwreck. Yeah, this is under the shipwreck. I thought I was going into the ship. Oh, there it is. A microphone in the ocean. Perfect working order. Makes perfect sense. So I had to kind of like figure out what the heck I was gonna do. And so I just decided to start playing games, and I had to completely start over. Because it's not the same. The crowd is not the same. And that's fine, but the crowd was definitely not the same. I did try to do some gaming streams in the middle of my Twitch Sings. I don't want to say career, but like that time, and I never got the same viewers. So it's just a different crowd. If Susie could somehow sing while applying lashes and play a video game at the same time, she would create the perfect Twitch channel. My mom actually told me that. She was like, you should serenade your clients while you're doing their lashes. And I was like, what? She said, I'm serious. You should sing to them. I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. That's awkward. No. For my 500 follower celebration, I did do a karaoke stream, and that was really fun. People could like do requests and things like that, and that was really, really fun. But the problem with that is that's the whole reason, you know, Twitch Sings went away was because, I imagine, was because of copyright. Copyright must have been a nightmare. So I don't sing anymore. I sing song snippets, you know, for people when they sub and things like that. You know, that's fun. And I have a tendency to put everything to song, you know. My mom was that way. Hey, it's Collector! Happy Monday! Like that. That was a very my mom thing that she would do. Just randomly burst out into song. But yeah, I don't sing. It's funny because I love singing, but it's not a big enough passion of mine to really, like, I have some cover songs on another YouTube channel of mine, but I'm not willing to sit down and do the work to make it happen. I don't even really know why. I don't know. Oh, I'm sure that they just could not, because when they got rid of it, how long was Twitch Sings around? Was it only a year or was it 2 years? Oh, it was so much fun though. It was so much fun. And it was probably one of the most supportive communities ever. I mean, it takes a lot of guts to find this freaking Sea People record chamber. I know where it is. Like, I know I can see it in my head. It's not down here. Sweet Sassy Molassy. A mini map would be really great right now. Is it higher? Like more shallow? What? It's a good thing there's lots of... Oh, there it is! Oh my gosh. Knew it was over here somewhere. Oh man. Yes, go to a region. Do I have my YouTube? I know it's on my Twitch page. I think there's a link to it on my Twitch page. But I've done a couple cover songs and I've always gotten really great feedback, but for whatever reason, I am just not... Oh, I am losing. Okay, gosh. I've just never... I don't know. I'm more passionate about sitting down to do a GameSpark interview than I am about sitting down and doing a cover song, and I don't really know why that is. So far, we haven't gotten a new job. But we do have a loud, noisy customer that wants tuna. And Cobra is supposed to be giving me a new tool to catch tuna because apparently they're super fast. Anders been watching, what's it called? The Tuna Show, right? Like the Wicked Tuna. That's right. Because it's over on the East Coast. So everything is wicked. You know what? We're just going to take this on. I didn't get any fish, but I did get the stuff that I needed. So that is good. But anyway, I don't know. I enjoy singing, but I enjoy singing like on my own time. And I didn't want to feel the pressure of having to release a new video every week or whatever. And I don't know, maybe things will change someday when both my girls are in school. But I really love playing games. I really love playing games. And like singing's fun, but there's no interaction. Like making cover songs is fun, but it's not like streaming where I'm able to sit here and like have conversations with you guys and have inside jokes and, you know, yeah, it's true. People do still have singing streams. Like people do it all the time. I was told by somebody that Twitch actually cannot copyright strike you for using like an instrumental backtrack in your stream because it's technically fair use to use like a karaoke track, I guess, or something like that. It's if you use like the actual recording of, say, like the new NSYNC song from the Trolls movie or whatever. If you were to use the actual recording, then yeah, you would be eligible for a copyright strike. But to use like a karaoke version that's the same tune but not the same arrangement, I guess, or something, I don't know. I did have to visit a lot of places, Dr. Bacon. Please, you do that. The Tuna Show, Wicked Tuna. Everything's wicked. They gotta pack the car. Pack the car. Go get some tuna. Have some lobster. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no fish. Yeah. I can't believe Boncho gave me a thumbs up. I didn't catch anything. Sea Collector says, I found that passions can shift in priority and desire throughout life's seasons. Singing may come back as a top one for you, or it may not. Either way, you'll always have a love for it in your heart. I love singing, and I actually really love writing too. Like I wrote that book forever ago, but writing the second one has been so much harder than I thought it would be because I have to connect dots and everything. I have way less time now than I did when Charlotte was little. When Charlotte was little and napping, I had all the time in the world. I could play Video games, when she went to bed that night and I could use her naps to write my book. And then it was great. That's how I wrote my book. And then now I've got Charlotte in school and I'm streaming and I've got Auden in her nap time and I have all these different things. And maybe someday, like I have to be honest with myself and think maybe I won't ever finish my book series. Maybe not. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I have an idea like in my head. I have most of the storyline in my head, but it's just not a priority right now. That's really what it all boils down to, is priority. It's just like, I don't want to make that a priority right now. And that's okay. The underwater drone? What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. It took me quite some time to replace the one you broke last time. What? But that wasn't my fault. It broke the moment I activated it. Okay, Cobra. Dive in the water. Okay. I hope Golden-Eyed Girl doesn't end on a cliffhanger. That's that moment when you're reading a book and you're like, there are not very many pages left and things have not... Oh my gosh, look at that happy shark. He's so happy. He could eat you alive, but he looks happy. He'll look happy doing it. He is happy to see you. Yeah, I've reached that situation. That was how I felt about the Spider-Verse movie. I was like, we do not have a lot of time left in this movie for there to be like a big wrap up to all of this. And then suddenly, yeah, it ended. And I was horrified. I was like, what? Okay, wait, what am I doing now? I have no weapons. I assume I'm supposed to open this. Wait. Okay, Cobra. Okay, now he's gonna talk to me. Oh, there they are! Wow, they are fast. The fish is big, but fast. Well, yeah. Set a trap on a tuna's potential route. Okay. Huh. Oh my gosh. They will straight up just... Oh, get him! Yeah. Approach the tuna and call the salvage drone. Oh. Gosh. I thought they were supposed to catch like 4 of them. Whoa, that is cool. Do I get to keep that drone? Like all the time? Because... So if you ever catch a big fish, use the drone. What? So I could catch a shark and just use the drone? That is fantastic. I love that so much. John Steed's mother always complains about seeing Empire Strikes Back and having to wait 3 years for the ending. Is Empire Strikes Back... Oh, see, I can't even keep them all straight. Which is the one with Jabba the Hutt? Is that Return of the Jedi? That's the one I remembered the most clearly. Because it has that big spike pit thing in it that they added a creature to later. That's the one with Leia in her, like, metal bikini and the big thing that comes after Luke in the chamber or whatever. That's the one I remember probably the clearest. Return of the Jedi, okay. Okay. You will need one of these drones to keep the grade of your catch. Fish with wounds can't have a high grade. I think that's what Boyaki said. Boyaki said if you... But wait, doesn't harpooning wound the fish anyway? Oh, you can upgrade the drone. Oh, we're gonna upgrade that so it can catch a tiger shark. Maybe. If I can kill a tiger shark first, probably not. Okay, we're gonna head down in the depths. We're gonna get some fish. Because we are missing fish. I didn't catch any fish last time around. Apparently that movie did so poorly, they're dropping part 2 from the next one. Oh, Mission Impossible? I haven't seen any of the Mission Impossible movies. Any of them. I'm sure I'd probably like them. I love stuff like that. You know, like exciting, exciting car chases and stuff like that. I loved The Bourne trilogy. Yeah, I have a drone now, my dudes. Oh, thanks for that. That helped me tremendously, actually. Made it so that shark couldn't see me. Oh, he coming. The missions are actually impossible. I've heard really good things about the Mission Impossible movies. I loved the Bourne movies. I did not enjoy the Bourne book as much. I thought it was hard to convey the... I thought it was hard to convey the idea. Like, I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. I read the first one, and that was all I really wanted to read. Weapons. You remind me of a scene in Captain America Civil War when Spider-Man says, hey, have any of you guys seen this really old movie, Empire Strikes Back? That is another one that I have not seen. I haven't seen any of the, Avengers movies. Oh, this is a mistake. I haven't seen any of the Avengers movies other than, I've seen like a handful of them, but I haven't seen any of the Avengers movies other than the very first one. Oh. And I love those movies, so I don't know why. Oh! Yeah, that situation. Quick, Dave, quick! Do I have any ammo left? Yeah. He is not dead. Okay, that happened. Oh, what? And there's nothing even down here for me other than a yellow thing. Oh, that was so bad. Oh my gosh. No! No. Oh, I got him. I electrocuted him. Okay, we're gonna call. What? I can't use the drone again? Dang it. Okay, so you can only use it one time. Did he say that? Was I paying attention? I don't think I was paying attention. John Steed's like, you remind me of when I used to enjoy Marvel movies. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. My Land Rider's great aunt and uncle were so mad when they saw Empire Strikes Back, not because of the movie, but because while they were waiting in line to go to the theater, the previous moviegoers came out. They were shocked, but not enough to discuss the movie. A direct quote. That was such a twist. I know, I can't believe Vader is Luke's father. Oh, that's terrible. That's not fair. That's not cool. Even like when we went to go see Trolls, when we walked out of the theater, I didn't want to be like, yeah, that was so crazy that this happened. Because I didn't want to, it was Trolls, but I didn't want to ruin it for anybody else. Seemed like it would kind of suck. Trolls was okay. It wasn't like amazing, but it was okay. The music is fun. You know, it's one of those jukebox movies, you know, where like everybody's always singing. Poppy reminds me a lot of me. Oh, this is a bad situation. I've gotten in this situation many times before. Yeah. That's like the ASMR stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't leave till I have enough fish. Hey, it's Scorpio! I feel like it was fun. It's colorful and it's bright and it's happy. How old is your little one again? Remind me. I liked the second Trolls better than the third one. The third one definitely has, like, the graphics get better each time. I feel like the third one was a lot kind of more forgettable. When I came out of the movie, I was like, I legitimately cannot quote a single scene from that movie. I can't remember. Oh, here's my other problem with it. Everybody talks way too fast. Poppy, girl, slow down. Everything everybody says is just, and I could barely catch what was going on, let alone Charlotte catch what was going on. The villains talk too fast to one another. The trolls talk too fast to one another. Poppy talked so fast. There's a character that she meets later on that also talked way too fast. I just remember being like, it's been scientifically proven that children can only handle, gosh, what is it? Like 10 words a minute or something like that. I'm not joking. I need to look it up now because my mom told me this. And my mom was a second grade teacher. How many? That was another problem I had with Encanto, was the music was so fast. It was so hard to understand what people were saying. But Andrew was like, well, you know, that's the style. Like, that's just their culture. And I was like, well, I guess that's true. But I felt like the speaking parts were okay. Can kids comprehend per minute? Because even adults. Okay. As kids get older, their ability to process increases. Children 5 to 7 years of age can decode information at 128 to 130 words per minute. So my mom told me that is literally talking this slow. So as a teacher, as you are telling your students their instructions, you need to speak this slow. Okay, kids, get your folders, pull out your pages. And I was like, oh, it's so slow. But my mom said, that's how it is though. Like, that's how kids comprehend. So when Poppy is going, oh my gosh, did you just braid my hair? Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. Yeah, I know, it's totally crazy. Well, what are we gonna do? Well, I'm gonna come with you. I'm not gonna leave you behind. So fast. I'm sitting here going, I can't even pick up on it. Charlotte tells me she can, but I know she can't. That was one of my biggest beefs with it, was I was like, I'm missing what everybody is saying because they're talking so fast. And I get that that's kind of Poppy's personality. She's really energetic. I am one to talk because I can talk really fast too. But I just was shocked that for a kids movie, these characters were speaking so fast. I just thought, I need captions. I can't understand what any of them are saying. That was the first time I feel like that's ever actually happened in a movie, like in the theater. I was just amazed that everything was there. There were these conversations between Poppy and another troll that I was like, what are they even saying? It was totally crazy. It was fun and it was a good time, but I don't know. I would say we did it because it was a mommy-daughter date and Charlotte and I don't get to do that very often. But I would have been totally fine with also watching Trolls 3 from the house, like streaming. But Charlotte was like, I really want to see it. And then, of course, we saw all these ads for all these other ones. Max like, I listen to everything fast. Well, some people can do that. And I think that's totally fine. I'm talking about little kids in particular. My mom was a retired second grade teacher. And she said, you get so many teachers that are like, okay, kids, everybody get your bags out. Turn to page 300, turn to page 290. What is it Snape says? 394? Turn to page 394 and then get out your crayons and then get out your box and then make sure that you've got your scissors in the top right of your desk. Well, at that point, all the kids know is to take out their folders because everything that followed before then or after that was like, whoop, totally gone. And that makes sense to me. That totally makes sense to me. I have to remind myself to slow down and, you know, not talk super fast because a lot of people don't understand me when I talk really fast. But I'm talking about kids in particular. The fast talking is entertaining and the kids will want to buy the DVD and rewind the scenes until they can quote Poppy to their friends. Yeah, because there are those moments where they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that. Really? I can't believe you did that either. Oh my gosh, I love you. Oh my gosh, we totally get along. It's like, we're perfect. And I'm like, oh my gosh. When they give 5 instructions and no visuals, yeah, see, for like little kids. So that was probably my biggest beef with the third Trolls movie was I was just like, man, Barb in the second Trolls movie, she talks pretty slow. I mean, I feel like she talks regular. You know, she shows up at, what is it, the Disco Trolls place, and she's like, hey, so I'm gonna need your string. Because we're ready to rock. Like, that's kind of a slow, you know, she doesn't talk as fast as Poppy does. And I know it's Poppy's character, and I love Poppy. I love Poppy's positivity, and I love her joy, and I love the aura she has. I think that's really great, but I do think it's possible to not talk so fast. I was like, I can't understand what anybody's saying. Does that mean I'm getting old? Maybe I'm just getting old. And maybe I'm like, these kids need to just slow down. Everybody's just so fast. I guess I have to... Okay, so I can dive one more time. A third of evening working hours will be consumed? Okay, I guess that's a... But that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Okay, well, I just need one eel, right? Oh, this is going to be intense. He said there are so many dangerous fish in the water at night. I have to remind myself of this too when I'm talking to Charlotte and when I'm trying to ask her to do things. I have to remind myself, slow down, give her these instructions one at a time. She's never going to remember, okay, do this, 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 this. I always try to be like, okay, why don't we start with just cleaning up the clothes on your floor? Let's just start with that. Because I can't be like, okay, put your clothes away and then put all your coloring books away and then put all your markers away. I'm scared. This is scary. The music does not make it much better. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I will take that, actually. I forget that that doesn't take the place of my gun. That takes the place of my little knife, which does like 3 damage. Damage. Oh, what are you? Oh. That is a pufferfish? I don't know. But he's coming. Oh! He is coming. Yeah, he is definitely coming. And he's just hanging out there. Yeah! Long spine porcupine fish. It's a pufferfish. All the graphics, they're just amazing. I'm astounded at what they've accomplished with pixel art. Okay. Okay, everything down here hates me. Okay, at night, everything hates me. Cool, that is really good to know. I need oxygen already. Does everything hate? I think everything hates me. Oh, man. Oh, Moray. Yeah, I already need oxygen. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever dived at night, and it is not very fun. Everything hates me. Even the tiny little fish hurt me. Oh, that's helpful. I'm looking for a moray, which in the little thumbnail they showed me, or the little picture they showed me, looked surprisingly, shockingly large. And I'm not down. Have I caught you? Oh yeah, everything hates me. No! No! Dang it! No, I can't! Oh, I wish I could aim straight up. Okay, it's fine. I don't see anybody sleeping. Although I guess fish sleep while they're swimming, right? Oh! I better find... Where? Like, I feel like all the time when I go fishing during the day, there are morays everywhere. Oh, yeah, everything is dangerous. Everything doesn't like me. At least he goes far enough away that, like, oh! That was bad. Oh, get him. Oh no, oh my gosh, no. Okay, there we go. Well, I've come too far now. Gotta get him. Whatever he is. Oh, he's a barracuda. Okay, I thought he looked slightly barracuda-ish. That's for Nemo's mom. That's for Marlin. This place? Yeah, okay, so What are we learning? Don't ever, ever, ever go into the ocean at night.
Hello?
This is so scary. Hey, it's Scarecrow. How are you? Happy Tuesday morning. See, I know today's Monday. It's been on my mind. I've said it enough that I can remember. But Scarecrow is like way, way in the future. Way in my future. Eel? Anybody? I need an eel. Definitely need an eel. Oh! Oh! But this is cutting into like my night hours, you know? Like, or like my work hours. Like, and I'm not happy about that. Where do you find an eel? They were everywhere during the day. The question is, can I call in my drone? Maybe they're not that deep. Oh. Yeah. Oh, there's one. Oh my gosh. We found it. Okay. Okay. No. Crap. Dang it all to heck. Okay. Oh gosh. You were so scary. Ah! That was really close. I don't want to take you all the way down. Like, I want to like get you good grade. You know what I'm saying? Good grade, fish. Good grade. That's what I need. Yay! Okay. Moray eel jawbone, whatever that is, or why ever that is a thing. Got him. Oh, but he's heavy. Can I? No! Oh, no! Okay. Oh, there's some ammo. I am not leaving until I have that little thing over my head that says, you're too heavy. You can't. What kind of... Okay, I don't like diving at night. It is not a good time. Everything is out for blood. Everything is more powerful. Box jellyfish. I want to get good grade. Good grade fish. Good grade. Okay, you're probably, yep. You are a lionfish? Oh. Tigerfish? No, lionfish? Lionfish, yeah. Oh, everybody's gonna eat amazing, delicious sushi tonight. Oh no! Ah! There are multiples. I do need a net. That would be very helpful to have a net. Oh, no! Oh my gosh, no! No! Scoot away. Scooty scoot, scoot away. Oh man, everybody hates me down here. You can't just let me haul you in just to, you don't want to be eaten. I get that. Totally do. I understand. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's it. That's it. That is it for me. We are gonna... Look at me being chased by this super tiny, whiny little fish. Scared for my life. Okay. Oh, he left me alone. Okay. All right, we are out. Night fishing is terrible. I don't like it. Everything wants to kill me. I'm out. Salty says, but I can't see a Trolls movie in a theater anyway, because without thinking, I'll start singing all the songs. Well, without thinking, I'll start singing all the songs, and I'm good, but I'm not who people are paying to hear that day. Honestly, the new song NSYNC did for the third Trolls movie is great. I thought it was great. It doesn't sound exactly like their old stuff, but it's super catchy, and Charlotte loves it, and I loved it, and we like danced ourselves out of the theater. It was very fun. The other song that they sing called Perfect is another really good one, but that's not with NSYNC. That's with the cast that plays the actual boy band. Like, I can't remember. It's like Kid Cudi and David Driggs and like a bunch of other people. They're the ones that play all the boy band brothers. And that's not a spoiler because that's in the trailer. But it was definitely the more kind of like, I felt like the ending was kind of underwhelming, but ultimately it was great fun. Charlotte loved it. Oh my gosh. Do you guys know what else we watched the other day? We watched, oh my gosh, and I just realized I'm supposed to wake Auden. No, I'll wake her in like 10 minutes. So yeah, one of my least favorite NSYNC songs for sure. We watched All Dogs Go to Heaven on YouTube. It's for free. I haven't seen that movie since I was, gosh, I don't know, since I was like, what, 10? That movie is awful. Charlie is awful. Carface is horrifying. His little Chihuahua whiny little dog that helps him is awful. I remember loving the character of Itchy because he was done by Dom DeLuise. Itchy is the dachshund that's Charlie's friend. And for those of you that haven't seen it, the storyline is basically a dog comes back from heaven to try and take revenge on the dog who had him murdered. That's absolutely the storyline. It was, and then like with the little girl they find this little orphan girl that can talk to animals, and they basically use her. Wow, I was shocked when I watched it. I could not believe how dark it was. And I mean, Don Bluth had a tendency to do that with all his movies. Like, you think about all his movies, they all had a lot of darkness in them. Anastasia and The Land Before Time and Fievel, what is it? American Tail, all that stuff. They were darker kids movies. Charlotte loved it. Absolutely loved it. She thought it was fantastic. Yes! Carface is this bulldog, and Charlie is like this German Shepherd, and they're in a business together, but Charlie gets caught and put in the pound or something like that, and so Carface decides he wants the business all for himself. So when Charlie gets out, he decides to kill Charlie, and he puts him, it takes place in Louisiana, it takes place in New Orleans, and he gets him drunk, and then he puts him at the bottom of like this, it's like this hill, kind of like, it's like not a raft, what am I thinking? It's a dock, basically. And he pushes a car in neutral down the thing with Charlie at the bottom, and he's drunk and he doesn't know what's happening, and then all of a sudden he wakes up and he's in heaven. And the whole time I was just like, I cannot believe we watched this as kids. This is nuts. But he finds this little orphan girl, and he has to eventually learn whether he has to learn to be selfless and like put himself last and put the little girl first. And anyway, but Charlotte loved it. She was like, this is a great movie. He literally dreams about being in hell. 100% dreams about going to hell. I was like, this movie. I was like, are you sure you don't want to turn it off? She was like, no, I love it. Okay. It was wild. I had forgotten so much about it. The best part of that whole movie, though, is the singing alligator with the bone through his nose, done by the same voice as the guy that did the Oogie Boogie Man in Nightmare Before Christmas. And he sings the song, let's make music together, let's make sweet harmony. And it's great, and it's a bop, and it's hilarious. But the whole movie is just absolutely insane. It's totally bonkers. And I had completely forgotten. So the next movie we'll be watching for free on YouTube is also The Secret of NIMH, which was also done by Don Bluth, which is also weirdly dark and creepy. But I was like, if you liked All Dogs Go to Heaven, you'll like Secret of NIMH. It was totally, yeah, it was nuts. But I remember loving it as a kid, but none of it ever made sense to me. None of it ever made sense. It never made sense that like Carface had put a hit out on Charlie and that he was like, none of it made sense. Like, I was like, oh yeah, he's in heaven, and then he goes back. It was totally insane. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do one more night, and then I gotta go wake Auden. I'm actually really grateful we figured, oh, she's kind of moving around in there. I'm really grateful she is going down earlier rather than later, because she was taking so long to fall asleep. Okay, I can research things now. This is a bowl of rice with bluefin tuna fillets on top. This is a bowl of rice with yellowfin tuna akami fillets on top. I can do all 3 of these. I think so. Research. Oh, that's right. Mac's like, it's no wonder I'm such a mess as an adult. Listen, we did not have wholesome things to watch when we were kids. So there were a lot of crazy. Like Fievel Goes, or no, I'm sorry, not Fievel Goes West. An American Tail. Fievel Goes West is a little lighter. There's some kind of darker moments, and it's, you know, it kind of still has that Don Bluthy kind of feel, but An American Tail is horribly depressing. They come over from where? Russia? The little Mouskowitz family comes over from Russia, and Fievel gets separated from his family, and they do get reunited at the end. But, oh my gosh, like he's caught and turned into like a little child slave, and he's an orphan, and he ends up at an orphanage, and like, I remember the big giant mouse contraption they make at the very end being absolutely terrifying. I used to have nightmares. Speaking of nightmares, I had a dream last night that involved the monster from The Ritual. You guys know what I'm talking about? The Ritual on Netflix. I've never seen it, but I've seen I know what the monster is, and it is by far one of the most horrifying monster designs I've ever seen in my life. And it was in my dream last night. I could not. I don't know why. I don't know why. Why? I think I saw like a YouTube video or something that had like that as a thumbnail, and it was like the top 10 most surprising or shocking monster reveals in movies or whatever. So naturally I watched it because I am curious. But yeah, I was in my dream last night. It was super creepy. It's a creepy monster. I've never seen the movie. The movie looked really good if you're into that kind of thing. I tried to read the book and the book didn't really do it for me, but the movie I heard was terrifying. All Dogs Go to Heaven is one collector did not see. I never saw Titan AE, but I did see Anastasia, and Anastasia was really good, but Rasputin was terrifying. He was really creepy. His body doing all sorts of weird things, like his head sinking down into his rib cage and stuff. It was really weird. There was kind of some weird body horror kind of stuff in that one. I've never even heard of Dragon's Lair. Yeah, Don Bluth had some... He was a sad, strange old man. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know if I want to enhance this. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to do... Oh, no, that's tuna. Okay, I'm sorry. Is it the curry? That's it. Moray eel curry. Okay, that has the little, like, mark on it. Like, hey, this is a thing you're supposed to do. This uses 4 moray eel and turmeric. I only need 1 of these, right? Yeah, I think that's true. In the Dark of the Night from Anastasia is a song I will still listen and bop to these days. Well, what was his name? Bartok was like everybody's favorite for a while. Speaking of bops. They're marketed as wholesome and uplifting, but they're really horror movies. It's true. Like, I was shocked. When we watched, Wait a minute. Wait, it used all my stuff. Wait a minute. You mean I have to go night fishing again? Hold on. I thought that only was going to use 1 moray eel, and I had 2. Oh, that's irritating. I'm so annoyed with myself. Boo! Okay, I don't want to use those yet. Ugh, I'm so irritated. 6 out of 6? Level 4? No, level 3 is good enough. I thought I read those numbers wrong all the time. Boo! Boo. I guess I have to go night fishing again. Okay, how many do I need for this? 10 out of 10 to make it a level 5. Yeah, okay. And then this is a what? This is cuttlefish. Yes. No, I'm not willing to do that yet. Okay, Let's add this. We'll do one more night. And then I will go wake Auden. Box jellyfish. Yeah, that's right. Box jellyfish are like terribly dangerous, aren't they? I think I did know this. I cannot believe I used up all that moray eel. When was the last time this auto saved? Hold on. Seriously, that's so frustrating. Crap. If I hit save, I don't know. Oh, I don't want to take that. I don't want to take that risk. I don't want to take that risk. I know the game auto saves, but like, I think it auto saves each time I come out of the water. What happens if I save? No. What happens if I just return to the title? I don't think it lets me do that, actually. I don't want to go night fishing again. But I guess I will. Oh my gosh. Fine. Boo to that. I read those numbers wrong. Oh, I do have one moray eel, but I can't make the sushi because I need to. Okay. That makes sense. I do have one more moray eel. Just close the software. I really don't want to go night fishing again. Okay, that tuna was there from like tuna times ago. Right, like I got that and like saved. I think I am gonna do that. I think I am gonna close the software. I don't want to go fishing again. Okay, if this starts me over, if this starts me over like way forever far, I apologize and I will get back to where I was just off stream. I gotta go wake my toddler anyway. And it's nice that she's gone down to sleep earlier and I don't have to like put you guys on hold and go grab Charlotte. That's really, really nice. The fishies will hurt you. Hurt you. Ooh. It's been so long since I've seen that, but I do remember liking Anastasia. And to be totally honest, every time I've talked to like other women about like who their favorite animated, not prince, but like animated heartthrob is, everybody says Demetrius. It's not even a Disney character. Everybody's like, oh my gosh. Demetrius from Anastasia, chef's kiss. He's great. He's written well. He's kind of sassy, but he's handsome and he's funny, but he really likes Anastasia, but they argue. Thanks for the lurk, Jay. I love my lurkers. Okay, but wait. Yeah. Did it save my thing? I think it did. Ooh, I have no way to tell what's in my stuff. Like, what's in my stuff? You know what I'm saying? Actually, this is a good way. Because I can... Oh, no. Lies, not Echo Watcher. I'm sorry. Marinka. Marinka. Because this will show me... Nope, not the depths. Moray eel... Wait. Oh, yeah, nocturnal. Oh, yeah, see? Oh, my gosh. Okay, hallelujah. Oh, my gosh. Scarecrow, you're a genius. Feral! Aren't you supposed to be, like, making sushi, not playing Bejeweled? Or Pokemon? Look at this. We've got, like, cards. Like, look, there's a Marinka. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Marinka is what it's called. There's a blue spotted stargazer. It's a BB wheel. I did not know those were called Opas. I was today years old. Pokemans. I know I still have to get... Well, yeah, look at him. He looks like an Ash. Oh, you can't see him because my camera's in the way. Check it out. Hold on. See? He looks like Ash. Like super older retired Ash. Let me go get Auden. Hold on. Let me go get my BB. You need what? You need water? There you go. My friend made Auden and her little best friend matching Bluey outfits with her Cricut machine. And she gave Bluey, she gave Auden this little water bottle that has her name on it. And it's a Bluey water bottle, so we're all Blueyed out. $10 to whoever can name the instrument playing. I don't know what instrument that is. It's a plucked string instrument, but sounds like a piano, kinda. I don't know what that instrument is. I know what you're talking about. I can hear it, like, in my head.
I see a fish.
Huh?
I see a fish.
Yeah, do you see that fish? Okay, we're gonna do some sushi action here. Oh, I'm so glad I don't have to go night fishing again. Hallelujah. Okay. No enhancing the moray eel. We're gonna make the curry. A liar? Gosh, I have no idea. Oh no! Oh no! I was gonna put that in her stocking and I forgot. Oh crap. Well, she found liar! Oh, my mom had a dulcimer. My mom had a dulcimer and she played it and it was, I'm just gonna have to hide this after she plays around with it. Oh crap. That's true. Dulcimer is hit with little hammer things. Oh shoot, I just totally ruined that. Because I wasn't thinking, what's that? She's not interested. She was interested for a second and then she was like, okay. She's too sleepy. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do... Wait a minute. I think it's saved when I came. Thank you so much for being here, Choppa, and thank you for the gift sub. Have an excellent day, my friend. It didn't reset it. I don't remember, I don't know when it saved, but it still has everything saved. I still have to go night fishing again. Gosh dang it all to heck. Ooh, okay, well, at this point, it's the three-string Japanese guitar that I always forget its name. Oh, were you talking about the one that Kubo plays? No, that's 2 strings. Never mind. I can't remember what that's called. Kubo and the 2 strings. Okay, we're gonna auto supply that. We are gonna auto supply that. Cuttlefish. Sushi.
I see the fish.
Okay. And then we'll do white tip reef shark sushi. Sounds delicious. Actually, none of this sounds good. Oh, same as Kubo? I remember looking up what that was, what he played, but I can't remember what it's called. Man, I'm hungry. I do feel like we get talking about food a lot more in this game than we did in any other game because it's all about food. It's all about the sushi. Okay, I think... Where's the customer? Oh, is he gonna come in? Oh, I don't have the curry for him. Gosh, dang it. Boo. Shamisen. That's right. I do remember that. I'm sorry, my dude. I do not have curry for you. My bad. I tried. Even went night fishing for you. But no. Okay. Fish. We gotta go give the food to all the people. Yeah. We are just gonna do some wasabi. Wasabi! That reminds me of Big Hero 6. I spilled wasabi on my shirt one time, people. Way to go, you servers. Way to go, pouring the drinks. That is good. Why did the music suddenly get faster? Oh, that's right. It's only half the night because I went night fishing. That's right. That is right. You want what? Hey, we need to stop with the... Oh, okay. You're not stuck. I thought maybe you were stuck. Yeah, I was going to say, we probably did not make very much money, but that's okay. Okay, we'll see the fish here in a second. But Mama actually has to sign off because she's going to have to go get Sissy here soon. So Mama's been streaming for a while. But this earlier nap time is so much better for you, my darling. So much better for you. Hmm? There's Dr. Bacon. No, keep your little boom booms to yourself. Little boom boom. That was so funny. We have a translator. Oh, fantastic. So silly. I mean, so silly. What do we like to watch on TV these days? What do you like to watch? What did we watch today? I spent some quality time with Lia's Chan. Did some quiet thinking. I realized that paying people back for help received was what a noble master would do. No, I'm not. I want them stronger, though. I'll help you enhance your guns. Finally. Excellent. Poison or electricity. Only guns that have been created can be enhanced. I speak at the risk of sounding obvious. Yes. Duff, you're a cooler person than I thought. I think I've provided an adequate explanation. It's back to the world of pixies for me. Goodbye, eternity. Sweet. So does that mean, oh yeah. Okay. I was going to say, there has to be a way to upgrade your guns because that tiger shark, there's no way I'm going to take that tiger shark down with just my basic underwater rifle. Absolutely no way. Do people consider this game to be developed by Nexon? I've heard some conflicting things. I have no idea, but somebody brought that up. I think it was Scarecrow brought it up, that there's a lot of controversy saying that this game isn't... Sissy from Austria. That this game actually isn't indie. You want to see the fish? I am so glad you napped, tiny one. You are so much happier when you nap, when you get a full 2 hours in. Wish I can take a 2-hour nap. If I take a 2-hour nap, I can't sleep at night. Should we say goodbye to our friends? You need to see the fish? Okay, we'll dive one more time. Hold on. How do we... Oh, upgrade. How do we upgrade the rifle? So we can do a poison rifle, a lightning rifle, What is the difference between lightning and shock? Paralyzes target. Inflicts electric damage. Okay. I don't have enough materials to do any of these things. I need copper ore and whoa. Oh, wait a minute. I have been reading those numbers backwards. Okay. I need to pick stuff up. All the stuff. All the stuffs. Okay, we're gonna go diving one time, okay? I cannot believe I have to go night fishing again. That's what I get. That is what I get for being super excited and wanting to... Yeah, look at that angry fish. Look at his long nose.
Look at that fish.
Look at that fish.
It's a shark.
That is a shark. Good girl. That is a shark. How did you know that's a shark?
Look at that.
Time to be a collector. Okay. We are... Oh. How do you use those things? Do I have to actually set my... Oh, we're supposed to go down to the mer people. That's what we're supposed to do. Am I supposed to, like, set... I think I'm supposed to change my weapon on the boat. I have just now discovered that if I watch a stream at the source resolution, it comes out about 1.5 seconds sooner than if I choose a different resolution. Oh, that's interesting. Really? Like, it's slightly delayed on the... on lower... I can now disassemble guns. Oh, I kind of... Oh, wait. Shock harpoon tip? Yes, I will take that. That's really interesting. I don't stream at 1080p because I don't... I feel like 720 is fine. And I just... I don't know. It's not... I'm not passionate enough. Oh, there's a shark. Wait, where the mer people... Oh, I have directions this time. That is good. That is good. Are these barracuda? No.
There's 2 of them.
The app takes a second to adjust the resolution. I guess that does make sense. Oh, 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 ah!
That's the fish too.
That is the shark. Oh my gosh. Ah! Get away, get away, get away, get away. Oh. Danger. What am I supposed to be collecting?
It's coming. Ooh.
It's coming. Okay, we're gonna hold that down to disassemble that. 2 fragments. Oh yeah. You just sit up a little bit. Oh no, wait. That is... Oh yes, that is where we want to go. I got out my laptop because you were talking about the graphics in this game. Oh, yeah, the graphics in this game are great. For pixel art, they have done an amazing job. I don't know if it's indie or not. I have no idea. It doesn't really matter to me whether it is or not. I just wanted to play it. I heard great things about it, and I wanted to play it anyway. It's hilarious. Whoever made it. But if it's not indie, then yeah, it shouldn't be up for like indie game of the year or whatever.
There's a jellyfish.
Yep. Oh man, 2.
There's a jellyfish.
Whoops. Get him, Derry. That's too close. Look at him. He's so pretty. He's like rainbow colored.
Yeah.
He's a comb jelly. Can you say comb jelly? No, I think the glittering rocks you can actually cut down, like anything that's glittery, you can cut. Like you can get, that's how you chip off ore or something. You use your little knife. Okay. We are gonna... Worms. How would you guys describe the game Hyperlight Drifter? Somebody asked me about my sweater. It was the Hobby Lobby cashier. He was asking me about my sweater. And I was like, it's like a...
You found it.
And I thought, it's not a side scroller. What, how do you, yeah. Yeah, I had to go wake her up, huh? Or else she'd sleep forever. And then she wouldn't go to bed on time. Okay, here we go. Here they are.
There's mermaids.
Yeah, look at those mermaids.
They're cool.
Can you hear me? What? How is a human speaking our language? An interesting creature. His body looks different from that of the humans we occasionally see. Rude. I should introduce myself. My name is Suwam. Among us low dwellers. Oh, you said you call us sea people, right? You could say I'm the bravest and coolest male among them. Haha. Top-down, apocalypto, drifting, life-changing game. Yeah, I guess it is kind of top-down, isn't it? I was thinking Tunic, but I was like, ooh, how do you describe Tunic? What if he's never played Tunic? Yeah, I guess it is. It's kind of a top-down... I was like, it's an amazing game and you should play it. Well, Sissy's not home from school yet. She's going to be home in about a half hour. I'm Dave. Dave in our language. Your name sounds very similar to broken toilet lid. What is this creature? In any case, the person lying here is the daughter of the Sea People Village chief, Ramo. Ever since being kidnapped by that stupid giant squid, she's been unconscious. I'm sorry, what?
Open the door.
What door?
No.
No, we're not opening Sissy's door. If I'd known about it a little earlier, I'd have shown that squid a thing or two. Don't get a big head for defeating the insignificant squid human. Insignificant? What else is living in this blue hole? You seem to have something to say. What is it? In order to allow Ramo to recover, we need some medicinal herbs. I'm unable to leave as I must stay and look after her. Human, you must acquire some medicinal herbs to help Ramo recover. The feather coral and lily coral grow in these parts. Please make them edible. Make them edible and bring them to me. What? That's for you to figure out, human. Go find a chef to help you or something. She's ill, so I can't refuse to help her. Feather coral and lily coral, huh? I guess I'll take a look around first. Well, okay. You. Not isometric because when it is the square, they are aligned as diamonds. 2.5D? Oh, interesting. I didn't even realize that was a thing. Okay. So I'm supposed to find coral? Feather coral? I cannot believe I ruined her Christmas present. I just forgot. I went to go grab her and the little slug thing was sitting on the table. Maybe if I put it away, she'll forget all about it. Maybe. I was thinking in my head, yeah, I will put it away before I go wake her up. But then I was streaming and I got distracted. Well, either way, he was like, we were on our way out and I was like, it's a really great game. You should play it sometime. It's really fun. Okay, thanks. Bye. So I didn't have a lot of time to describe it to him, but. Ooh, there's one. Lily coral? Oh, there's another one. Okay. That looks different. Yeah. I remember this. Oh, Look at, oh, look at those bones. Oh my. Can I read this sign now? I cannot.
Look at that crab.
That's a crab.
Ooh, that crab is gonna bite.
Yeah, he's gonna bite. Yes, he is. Indeed. Yeah. See, like this shimmery guy? Yeah. So you can cut off, like, mine amethyst from it or whatever. Last boss is Moby Dick. Surprise! I feel like we're gonna go in here at some point. Like, for sure. This thing looks very sea people-ish. I need air. Why? Ooh. Okay, never mind. Oh, there's air. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna come up for air, or I'm gonna come up out of the water, and then that is when I will sign off. Auden wanted to see the fish. Now you've seen the fish. Then you free willy. I just took it all into account. All of it. All of it. Okay. I do not recall a jellyfish being here. Oh, that's right. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, beans. I am not going the right direction. I'm going further down. And I'm running. Oh, there's an escape thing.
There's one.
What is this?
There's two of them.
Grenade launcher? Yes. That's an MSGL type launcher. Whoops, the technical jargon just slipped out of me. Oh, crap, I missed it. Okay, we're gonna go get Sissy here in a second, baby girl. Okay.
I want to see Sally.
Yeah, we'll go see Charlotte in a minute, okay? Can you let me say goodbye to my people?
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being here today and for taking the time to come and hang out with me and be part of my community and all the inside jokes and all the engagement and everything. I appreciate the lurks. I appreciate the subs. I appreciate everything so much. I am really grateful that I have this community and this opportunity to hang out with people and, you know, we all have a passion for gaming and I love that. What?
That's dirty.
It's dirty. I wish you wouldn't chew on your sweaters. She chews these giant holes in her sweaters all the time. Thank you guys for being here and thank you for all your support. I'm trying to get back into the swing of GameSpark interviews. My problem with GameSpark interviews is that I'm always tired by the end of the night. I can't do them until my girls go to bed. And so at that point, I'm like already in my pajamas and I need to like make the plans and then remember to not change into my pajamas at 5 p.m. or something like that. So, I still have a list of all the people so far that are interested in being interviewed, and I really need to kind of get started on that. I also understand it's the holidays, and so people are busy and whatnot, but I just don't want anybody to think I've forgotten. It's not a matter of forgetting. It's just a matter of finding the time, reaching out to people, scheduling a time, all that stuff. So, but I hope the holiday stress isn't getting people down too much. It's really easy to... it's really easy to get kind of carried away with all that. And like I said earlier today, I was being kind of petty about like my mother-in-law and everything. But the reality is, Christmas is, I don't believe Christmas should be as stressful as a lot of times we make it out to be. I think it's possible to kind of take a step back and not let every little thing like that get to us. So this is also a time when a lot of people struggle. This is the first Christmas I'll be having without my mom. And that's been hitting me really hard recently. And so it's a really happy time of year, but it can also be a really hard time of year for a lot of people. So just kind of keep that in mind as you go about, your lives and whatnot. Just remember to choose kindness. We should always remember to choose kindness. But I feel like at Christmas especially, but not for the reasons most people say. Not just because it's Christmas, but because it's a pretty intense time for depression to really kick in. And oh, thank you. That is Joe's letter. Thanks for that. Can I say bye to my people? No, I'm going to take all your attention. So, I think streams will be starting at 12:15 my time from now on, because I have put Auden down at that time for the last couple days, and it has worked really, really well. Obviously, I was putting her to bed late. Maybe daylight saving ending and all that stuff got messed around with it. I mean, I'm sure it did, but to me, it seemed like she needed to go down later, but she actually seems tired at like noon. So I start reading her stories at noon, and I put her down at 12:15, and that does seem to be working. So I'm going to change my schedule on my Twitch page and everything to stream starting at 12:15, which actually this is a good thing, because this means she's not ready to drop her naps yet, because I don't know what the heck I'm going to do when that happens. So foreseeable future, yeah, streams will start at 12:15 my time, Central Time. And hey, it's Marquet across the pond. And I know that there isn't a perfect time that works for everybody. But you know, that's the only time I have where she'll sleep, and I need her to sleep, or else then she's really mad and cranky, and then I get mad and cranky. So, Jay has a ward Christmas party Saturday, and I'm going to try and get to our local giving machine. Yeah, Salt Lake has these really cool things, and are you saying bye? Bye. Oh, I thought you were saying bye. What were you doing? She's like, I don't want you to talk to me. The church has these really cool things called giving machines. I'll post a link to it on the Discord, but they're like vending machines, but they're for giving people service and things like that. Like they have things in them that you can purchase for other people, I guess. And I guess just recently the church like lit up Times Square with all the billboards were Light the World or something like that. Like the kind of the thing is like we try to light the world around Christmas time and be a light in the world rather than try to bring everybody down around us. And so at Christmas time, obviously there are a lot of opportunities to serve, a lot of opportunities to give. And so I know we don't have a giving machine here, but I know there are a bunch of them in Utah. So they're pretty cool. They were featured on Drew Barrymore's show, actually. She did like a thing on it and talked about the giving machine. I think it was one of them in Salt Lake City. But anyway, it's like a vending machine for giving to other people, which is really cool. So anyway, but you guys are all amazing. I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate you being a part of my community and supporting my little family. And yeah, I'm grateful. I was talking to Andrew about the napping, and I was like, I don't know what to do. She falls asleep so late, and then when she sleeps, she's mad. And Andrew was like, dude, it sounds to me like she needs to go down earlier. Andrew was right. So 12:15 p.m. Central, my time. And I'll change, like I said, I'll change all my schedules, like my ending screen and like all that stuff, but that all comes later. So, I will see all of you guys tomorrow, and, we'll come back to Dave. And then this coming Friday, we'll do My Friendly Neighborhood one more time. I think I only have one more stream of it left. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway. Oh, and look at that. That's the alarm. It's almost time for us to go get Sissy. But I hope everybody has an excellent rest of your day, your night, whatever it is that you're doing. Please don't ever forget how important you are and how much you matter. And I just appreciate everybody being here and choosing to spend your time with me when time is such a valuable commodity. I just appreciate it a lot. So you guys are awesome, and keep being awesome, and I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Adios, everybody. Bye.